Alright guys, BOJoeKO here, and we're back with our Dallas Stars GM mode. I don't know where I'm going. There we are. So we went through free agency, picked up a lot of free agents, a lot of young players to fill out on our team this year to make up for all the guys we had to let go. But our team was looking pretty good this year, I believe so. So without further ado, we should go to roster moves and move some of the guys who we need out of here and onto the NHL roster. All right, so let's start with forwards, see if we have everybody up here. So Sagan, Ben Sagan, Huberdeau, Tarasenko, Peverly, Eakin, Stoll, Ponikarovsky, Panic, Fiddler, Roussel, Wandell. All right, so how many is that? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. We have 12 guys up here already. Chasen needs to come up for somebody. Wandell, you go down. Okay, I have to swap them. Wandell, yeah, Wandell, get out of here. And Alex Chasen comes back up. Okay, and down here we have Wandell, Wellwood, Morin, Ritchie, Ferguson, Radula, Kosmachuk, Stransky, Faxa, Winther, Volks, Suter. Yeah, all these 3.5. All these 3.5 red and gold star potential guys down there in the minors. Defense, I know we have to swap Alexiak with Aaron Rome. Get you out of there. Okay, and then goaltenders, we have Eddie Lack and Kari Lettinen. Campbell and Dansko will be playing in the AHL. That's nice. And we'll just do best lines for right now, and then we'll edit everything out. All right, so let's edit everything out that we need to. This may take a while, but hopefully it shouldn't take too long because I know where everybody needs to go. So let's take a look here on the offense. So first line, we want Jonathan Huberdeau, Jamie Benn, and Tyler Seguin. Okay, so who has the best faceoffs? Huberdeau has 65. I think Seguin has the best faceoffs, 75. All right, so Tyler Seguin in the middle, Huberdeau and Jamie Benn. Huberdeau, who has the better shot? Huberdeau or Benn? Jamie Benn or Jonathan Huberdeau. Huberdeau has the better shot, so I'm going to put him on the right side, put Jamie Benn on the left side. So Benn, Sagan, and Huberdeau. Second line, we're going to have Richard Panik, Tarasenko, and Cody Eakin on the second line there. So we got two snipers and Cody Eakin there. We don't have a... I'm almost tempted to move Sagan or Benn down. Not Sagan or Benn. Sagan or Huberdeau down to the second line so that we have a playmaker on this second line. I don't know. I could move Tarasenko or Panic up to the first line and have Huberdeau play the second line. But Huberdeau is probably classified as a first liner. He's 87 overall. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if the second lines, if Panic and Eakin and if Panic and Tarasenko are not doing too hot, and if the first line is doing pretty good, I'll move Huberdeau down a line and move one of these guys up, and so that he can probably jumpstart the other. Okay, so that's that. There's our two lines there. Which wings should these guys be on? Panic's a right wing. Tarasenko's a right wing as well. Who has the better shot? 82, 85, 84, 86. 85, 87. Yep. Let Tarasenko stay on that side. All right. So Panic, Eakin, and Tarasenko. Third line is going to be Rich Peverly. Jared Stoll play the fourth. Chasen and Roussel. Then Ponikarovsky, Stoll, and Fiddler. We have some guys who can take faceoffs this year. Roussel's a left winger. Yep. Chasen. Yep. You're going to be third liner, buddy. Roussel. Yeah, he's still pretty good. Ponikarovsky is a left wing as well. Yeah, it's kind of set up the way I want it. Fiddler, he's a center. Who has better faceoffs, Fiddler or Stoll? Stoll has definitely better faceoffs than Fiddler does. Okay, so that's how we have it. A lot of really good defensive third and fourth line, offensive driven first two lines. So not going to be much depth scoring, but I really don't want depth scoring. I just want to keep that puck out of the net and let these five guys take over the offense. Panic, Benn, Sagan, Huberdeau, and Tarasenko. I'm relying on those guys. Defense now. So they want Trevor Daley and Jeff Petrie. I'm going to have Goligas, Oleksiak, and Brendan Dillon. Ballard, Alexiak and Brendan Dillon, and then Ballard and Alexiak. Okay, yep. So Petrie gets top 2 there. Yeah, that's how I want it. So many so many defensive defensemen. 4 defensive defensemen on our team. It's crazy. Okay, so power play now. Sagan, Ben, Huberdeau, Goligoski, and Daly. Yep, Tarasenko, Panic, and Cody Eakin, I guess. Yeah, and then Ballard and Petrie. Yeah, it's fine by me, I guess. 4-man power play. Sagan and Huberdeau, Ben and Tarasenko, I guess. Yeah, it's fine by me. Penalty kill. All right, penalty kill. We got a lot of good guys for penalty kill this year. Okay, Rich Peverly, definitely. Jarrett Stoll, definitely. Okay, so those guys are going to be taking the face-offs. Who else could we put on here? Chasen could go. 81, not really. He's not really that good defensively. Eakin's a lot better defensively now, so we could put Cody Eakin on the penalty kill. So I'll put Cody Eakin in there, and then who else do we have? We have Ponikarovsky, Roussel, and Fiddler. Ponikarovsky, no. Roussel, no. Fiddler, yes. Okay, so Vernon Fiddler. I'm going to switch him with Eakin. Okay, so Rich Peverly and Cody Eakin, Stoll, and Fiddler. So we have 4 centers playing penalty kill. Petrie, Daly, Goligoski, and Dillon. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Actually, I don't want Goligoski in there. I want Alexiak in there. Where's Jamie Alexiak at? There he is. Yeah. Pretty good defensively. He does take penalties, but hopefully that shouldn't bother him too much. So Dillon, Petrie, Daly, Alexiak, Dillon, Peverly, Stoll, Petrie, Daly, Alexiak, and Dillon. 4-on-4, Sagan, Huberdeau, Ben, Tarasenko, and then Stoll. I'll put Peverly, actually Eakin and Panic. Extra attacker, Sagan and Ben. Kari Lehtinen and Eddie Lack. Shootout, Huberdeau, Sagan, Ben, Tarasenko, and Panic. There we go. And there we go. So there's the lineup for the Dallas Stars. Back out. Nice. Okay, so everything is set up the way I want it there. Now let's move on to Texas. All right. So first line, we want Brett Ritchie, Radek Faksa, and is there anybody sitting? There's probably a shit ton of guys sitting. Yes, there is. All right, so let's take care of the guys that are supposed to be playing that are not. Okay, so Wandell doesn't need to play, really. Defense is definitely one of the ones that we have to take care of here. Okay, so Nemeth for your top line. Pretty much all these guys don't have to play. Burlon, you could play. Okay, defense. Okay, so all of our 3-star guys that are not playing. Okay, so Bystrom, you don't need to play. Austin Levy, maybe. Vance, you don't need to play. Fortunas, you do not need to play. Okay, so it's really just Rwandel. Okay, so let's see. Let's scratch Burlon. No, Burlon needs to play. Burlon is the 3.5 grade. Okay, so Burlon can play. Patrick Nemeth and Burlon. Okay, that's good. Okay, Sloan, we do not need to play you. We can scratch Sloan, and we could put up Rwandel. Connaughton, I don't think we need to play Connaughton. No, we don't need to play Connaughton. Scratch Connaughton and put Jesse Blacker in there. Roman Commodore. Is there anybody else that we need to play? Torrey Krug. Yeah, we can let Torrey Krug play. I'll scratch Commodore for Torrey Krug. Torrey Krug, you get to play. And now Aaron Rome. Aaron Rome. Who else? Who else is scratched that can play? Austin Levy is the last guy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll scratch We'll scratch Aaron Rome and put Austin Levy in. Okay, so there we go. It's a nice little lineup here. So Nemeth and Berlon. Nemeth gets to play top because he has the 3.5 gold, and Berlon. Then we want Blacker and Rwundle, and then Krug and Levy. Yeah, I like that lineup. All right, so let's see. Nemeth, you're a lefty. Berlon, you're probably a righty. No, you're a lefty as well. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't really care about handing this for these guys as long as who these guys play. I'm fine with that. Okay, so offense now. All skaters. All right, I just need to figure out. All right, potential. Let's see. All right, just put these guys where I know they're supposed to play. All right, Hedden, are you supposed to play? No, you're not. All right, so we know one guy we can scratch. Hedden, you do not need to play. Now let's find somebody that can play. Volk, Curtis Volk. Yes, you definitely need to play. Okay, so Curtis Volk. Whoops. Nope, Volk. There you go. Okay, so Volk is in. Radula, Travis Morin, you do not need to play. Sorry, bud. Travis Morin, you do not need to play. And find somebody else who can play. Mike Winther. Yes. No, not Nemeth. Winther. Burnlaw and Nemeth, yeah. That's what I wanted it to be. Okay, so, yep. Winther, let's see. Kosmachuk, yep. Sutter, Stephenson, Maddox, Stransky. No way. I know you do not need to play. Stransky, nope. You do not need to play, my friend. And let's find somebody else who's scratched but can play. Let's see. Anybody else? Or is that it? Are all of our offensive guys playing? Bork, Stephenson, Wellwood, Radula, Sutter, Kosmachuk, Winther, Volk, Richie, and Faxa. Yep, everybody who's playing is playing. All right, cool. So that way, Morin, you can go back in then. Or Wandell. Wandell's already in there, right? Yeah, Wandell's already in there, so Morin, you can go in. Travis Morin, you can go back in there and play. Morin. There you go. Okay. All right, so now we can set up these top lines. All right, so I need like a sniper or somebody on the first line. Who can I pick? We'll put Volk up there instead of Eric Wellwood. All right, so Curtis Volk, Radek Faxa, and Brett Ritchie. Tony Radula. Well, Radula's a sniper. He's 23. His offensive category is not the good. I know Curtis Volk does have a pretty good. Not really. But still, he can feed the puck. Faxa's a center, I know that. Yeah, let Faxa play the center. So Faxa, Volk, and Richie, Winther. Yeah, okay, so Winther, you're a center, right? Yeah, Winther, Radula, and Eric Wellwood. Wellwood, I think, is a left wing. Yep. Winther, Wellwood, Winther, and Radula. Then we want Bork. Sutter should move up as well. Well, Sutter has gold star, so Sutter should play ahead of Radula. Okay, so then Wandell, you don't need to be up there. Kosmachuk has gold as well. Yeah, so we kind of should bump him up instead of Eric Wellwood. Let the gold star guys play instead of the red stars. So Wellwood, Radula, and Stephenson, then Bork. Bork, Morin, and Wandell. Fine with that. Defense, we already have it set up. Power play. All right, just have it set up here with Richie. Right, Richie, Faxa, Volk, Kosmachuk, Winther, Sutter. Yeah. So Richie, Faxa, Richie, and Volk. Burnlon and Nemeth. Do we have any offensive defensemen? Rwundle and Krug should be on there, okay. And Rwundle. and Torrey Krug. Where you at? There you are. Okay, and then it should be Kosmachuk, Winther, and Sutter. Okay, Kosmachuk, Winther, and Lucas Sutter. Okay, with Bernlon, Nemeth, Krug, yep. Okay, for Richie and Faxa. And then where are you at? Volk and Winther. Bernlon, Nemeth, Krug, and actually, who's it again? It's Rwandel. Rwandel and Krug. Penalty kill. Alright, so they want Faxa. Faxa plays up here because he's a two-way forward. I want him to get as good as he possibly can. I will put Eric Wellwood on the penalty kill because he actually does have a pretty good penalty kill. So where are you at, Eric? There you are, up there. Wellwood, Bernlon, and Nemeth. Nemeth is playing over there. Who's my other defensive defensemen? Blacker, and Levy I'll put there on the penalty kill. Blacker and Levy. Okay, so Faxa, Wellwood. Who's my two-way forward guys? Brett Ritchie, duh. Brett Ritchie and Kosmachuk. Brett Ritchie. Where you at? Brett Ritchie and Kosmachuk. Do you have good face-offs, Kosmachuk? You do. Cool. So you can play there. Faxa and Ritchie, really. Faxa and Kosmachuk, because he actually has. Does Eric Wellwood have good face-offs? No, you do not. Alright, so we'll put Kosmachuk in there because he has better face-offs. Faxa, Kosmachuk, Bernlon, Nemeth. And then Levy and Blacker. No, not Fortunas. I have to scratch Fortunas. Blacker and Austin Levy. 4-on-4, so we want Ritchie and Faxa. Faxa's playing everywhere, man. Faxa, then Volk and Kosmachuk. Bernlon, Nemeth, Blacker, and actually no, it's Rwandel and Blacker, and then Levy and Krug. Levy, and then it should be Winther and Sutter. There we go. Okay, extra attacker, Wandel and Eric Wellwood. No, Faxa, because he's not already out there enough anyway, and Brett Ritchie. Goaltender, Jack Campbell and Kevin Poulin. Nope, Jack Campbell and Oscar Dansk. And then shootouts, we want Faxa, Ritchie, Kosmachuk, Volk, and Winther. Alright, there we go. Texas should be done. Yes, they are. Alright, so line changes. Another video because we're already hit 20 minutes. Sorry, guys. I thought we would have been able to get done that process in this video, but unfortunately, no. Oh, actually, we're only at 20. Yeah, I'll end it here early today, guys. All right, so if you were looking for the start of the season here, unfortunately, you'll have to wait till next video because the line changes took forever this time. So we'll get through the preseason next video, and then we'll get started with the regular season simulation for year 2 with the Dallas Stars. Hopefully, a very good year 2. So thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.